What happened to the Cheddar presidential campaign? GH1 on Twitter posted a poll of who Ghanaians were voting for, and that poll only included the NDC and the NPP, and members of the New Force Party were visibly angry that their candidate, Nana Kwame Bediako, is no longer getting any coverage from the media. And they were not wrong. Initially, he was the talk of town, the man of the hour. But as the months went by, everyone turned their attention towards the two candidates who actually stood a chance of winning. To the New Force supporters watching this video, you can't win. Not because your candidate is not a good one. On the contrary, if anything, he is the better of three options, if we are telling the truth. But as I have already said in the past, this duopoly, as Chairman Wontumi would say,
is stronger than Apata.
NPP and NDC are not just political parties. They are a part of some people's culture and heritage. To others, NPP and NDC are religions, and the leaders of the parties are like gods. Remember my video on why I think the NPP is the best party? Remember in that video, I tell you how the NPP established their party on the backs of the Akan tribe, especially the Ashanti people, and leveraged their attitudes and beliefs to win votes. Well, the NDC did the same thing. You see, J.J. Rawlings was supposed to rule the military but transition the country into a democracy. But who would replace him? He asked. He looks left, the NPP are growing stronger and stronger. He looks right, the CPP is in shambles, and he looks down at the other parties who don't even know how to act. So he had to take things into his own hands, and that's how the NDC was born. Rawlings already had the people from other parts of the country on his side, so winning became easy. And from then on, the NDC became part of Ghana's duopoly. And ever since, these two parties have employed strategies to keep people voting for them and them alone. Very little development projects have been completed in the Ashanti region, but they are fighting over t-shirts, and even Napo knows this works.
One voter, one t-shirt. They hear t-shirt, they are about voters that almost wash it because MPP t-shirt they Obiani wa bati MPP t-shirt that shop but go to ama obi foforo. Et yet be the rally, I ever second t-shirt. Never confuse, never t-shirt, no microphone, no moon shirt, na do over trouble and your mind. One voter, one t-shirt.
Charlie, forget about the dollar rate and dance to our new campaign song produced by the legendary Nasi. So look all the way. The economy is in shambles, but Charlie, who cares? Eyezu, it is possible. Just look at what happened recently when John Mahama went to the Believers Worship Center, the biggest religious movement in Ghana right now, for his birthday and donated 50k to the head pastor, Stephen Adum Cheddar. And immediately the NPP heard this, they started freaking out because this was a master move by Mahama. They went there 2 days later, donated 150k and asked the prophet to bless them towards the elections. The crowds of thousands of people went crazy seeing these things happen. See how these two parties have leveraged religion to win people over. But then there is Cheddar, who went constituency to constituency, talking to the people, donating to them, mingling amongst them, doing the diligent work of reaching out to those who really need it. But still, these same people will vote for these two parties, and it is insane to think about. Dear New Force, it is time to face the facts. You ain't winning this one. Ghanaians have Stockholm Syndrome and have become sympathetic to their kidnappers for 32 years. And unless you use the system, you can never beat the duopoly. And to know how to beat the system, watch my video on Cheddar right here or in the video description.